Yo, 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 it's Mark and Mark's Tarot, and this is a reading for this week, July 6th to the 10th, and it's going to be for all elements, air, fire, water, and earth signs. And I will be using my regular tarot deck, and I'm going to use the Pining Rose Love Oracle as your outcome card today. It's a love deck that I just got. And I will be using my tarot cards, like I say, and the outcome card will be a Pining Rose Love Oracle card. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you have a great week. Hope you had a good July 4th holiday. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe out there. Take care of yourselves. I'm going to start with air signs first. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. 1, 2, 3. All right, I'll get your outcome love card here. 1, 2. Okay. All right, air signs, what I got here is something to do with relationships between you and people. Could be friendships, real relationships, love relationships, and work-related relationships that's going on with you this week. This week, you could be dealing with a woman who's unreliable, dishonest, and a person that's untrustworthy around you at this time in this week. There's a lot of inconsistency between you and this person. And this could be a male around you that's being inconsistent. You want fairness, you want reasonableness, you want things that are going to change, you want to put out good intentions. You want to be sincere. You're tired of the lying, you're tired of the things that are going on and off. You want the proper balance so you can move forward this week knowing that you've done the right thing. If you put in these actions and take the right advice from people around you, air signs, then things will get better for you, all right? When you put in good, you get good. When you put in bad, bad happens, all right? A lot of you are dealing with a divorce or a troubled relationship in some way. Could be work-related, love-related. Doesn't matter. This is a general reading. There's going to be some misunderstandings between you and the people around you. There are going to be situations where you're going to have some false friends at work or just in general around you. These false friends, get rid of them, tired of dealing with them. Then it's time for you to make that adjustment so that way you don't have to deal with this again this week. Okay? Air signs, this week is also a week where you're going to have some cross desires between you and someone else. You might have two people in your energy and you might have to choose one of them, and you don't want to choose, you want both. Or you might have a work situation where you are dealing with one person and another person's kind of in the way. So you got to make choices. You're indecisive. You got these situations where you're trying to find the proper balance, but these people are setting you off balance. And we're still in the retrograde, so things are going to be unbalanced between you and people. So air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, this week is a week where you're going to have to find out who's reliable and who's not, who's consistent and who's not. Air signs, you know what time it is. When we get into situations where we no longer want people in our lives, we take our sword and we cut that out. So this is a week you might have to cut people or more people out of your life. If you are dealing with a love situation, remember that find the proper balance, be fair to yourself. Self-satisfaction is the key to this week, right? Take care of yourself. Don't worry about these lames. Don't worry about these people are trying to get at you. You know, as an air sign, they always want us to think for everybody. And if we have to think for ourselves, then that means we're going to stick to ourselves. Self-reliance, self-satisfaction, air signs. And your outcome card is move on. Lay down like this person in the card, chill out, put your umbrella up, So no, none of that hating will come on you, towards you. Move on, air signs. It's time to move on. If somebody's not giving you 100%, then it's time for you to find 100% from someone else. Because air signs, usually we're the ones who are giving 100% and we're not getting 100% back. And if that's the case, this week, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, move on. You got me? There you go. All right, air signs. That was for you. Next is fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. If you guys want a message at night when you're not doing anything, you can follow me on Instagram at Marky Marks Tarot. Hit me up. Let me know who you are, because I don't just add anybody. And over on Instagram, we have a lot of fun at I usually come on around 10 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific time, and 8 p.m. Central time. So you can come check me out. I'm usually on late at night on Instagram giving out messages, and I take questions over there. If you would like to donate to me, it's Marky Marks Tarot, PayPal.me. All right. Fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's see for this week, July 6th to the 10th. This is a general reading. Remember, I'm using my tarot cards, and I'm using the Pinning Rose Love Oracle as your outcome. All right. Fire signs. 1, 2, and 3. All right, fire signs, what I'm getting for you this week is you're worried about your past. You're thinking about your past. Things are going to be difficult. You're going to be putting in a lot of hard work. But your state of mind can't be you can't be sitting there in a depressed state of mind. You can't be sitting there worrying about what's going on. All right? If someone around you has been in an accident and you're trying to deal with them, or you're feeling depressed because someone's sick, then this could be a week where you're taking that challenge on to help that person. Okay? Fire signs, you could be going through some obstacles and some delays. You might feel like you're in suspense, worrying about somebody who's in a situation where they could be at the hospital, or they could be just somebody from your past coming back, making things difficult, making you work hard, making you depressed. Okay? Whatever the case may be, you're going to have setbacks with this person if you continue to deal with these situations or this person. If you need to get further gain in any type of situation where there's money or material gain, or if you're spending too much money, calm down. All right? Save some for a rainy day, like they say. Fire signs, don't be spending too much money. Don't be buying materialistic things. It's still the retrograde. Don't be buying new electronics. Do whatever you want. It's up to you. What I do see here, though, by the end of the week, fire signs, things look hopeful for you. Things look favorable. Your expectations are high. If you have a friend from the past returning to your life this week, you and that person can have a great time. You form a new alliance with someone. Whatever the case may be, whether it's somebody from your past or you forming a new alliance with someone, these things can benefit you by the end of the week. But in the beginning of the week, from now until Wednesday, I feel like there's going to be some difficulties that you have to overcome. And once you overcome those difficulties by the end of this week, you could be like, yes, I finally got what I need, what I want, and what I desire. And now I can move forward knowing fully well that my expectations were favorable and my outlooks were hopeful, and I got what I want, and I had to deal with what I had to deal with to get what I want. Okay? Now, if you're waiting for money from work or from a project or from someone, you might be getting that this week as well, fire signs. And like I said, some old friends come back. As the retrograde, as you know, it brings back old people. You know, it's happened to all of us. If there's someone in your energy that that made things difficult for you or made things hard on you, they might be coming back to give you an apology or to keep you in suspense or to might bring you obstacles and delays. Now that this person's back in your life, you've got to make different choices. You got me? So this is a week where it's going to be up and down. You're going to have conflicting energies. You're going to have people coming in and out of your life this week. People hitting you up that you ain't been, really talking to or dealing with. It's also could be a situation where you're going to get a call or a text from somebody and say, hey, guess what? Your friend so-and-so, they were involved in an accident, or they were involved in some type of situation, or they're sick, or someone in their family has passed away. These type of things. Or like I said, or it could be somebody who tricked you in the past and now is coming back to apologize for all the bullshit that they did to you. It's either or. There's a few situations here, but at the end of the day, at the end of the week, in order to get further gain and get out of this slump, I feel that that's going to happen. So by the end of the week, I feel like things are going to get better for you. Keep your expectations high. Don't expect the unexpected. Don't expect things to be bad. Expect good things. Confident expectations is what you should have. All right, fire signs. So Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, your outcome is celebration. After a hard week, you might be celebrating, finally. Toasting to a project or a job well done. Or you could be coming together with somebody after a long period of time. Or you could have broke up with somebody and now you're coming back together. And you're celebrating together because you realize you really want each other and you need each other. Like I said, this could be you coming back to an old job, somebody wanting you come back to an old job or an old partner, something of that sort. Or this could be you just completing a project after a hard time, or completing something in your life in general after a hard time. So you celebrating by the end of this week. So that's a good sign for you. So fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to be celebrating by the end of this week. All right, that's some good news for you. All right, so be safe. And we'll see how that week goes. All right, fire signs, there you go. So I've done air and fire, and I'm on water signs now. All right, water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. For this week, July 6th to the 10th. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Ready? 1, 2. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. 1, 2, 3. All right, water signs. Let's see what we got for you as your outcome. 1, 2. Okay. All right. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, water signs. What I got for you is there's people around you or situations around you that are going to be short-lived, and people are going to try and benefit off of you. Someone or some situation, they're benefiting off of you. Okay? There's got to be some like you fear the worst. You're fearing not gaining from certain situations at work or with people around you in general. You could feel very weak. You could be feeling kind of sick, or you could be coming to some type of temptation to do something you've never done before because you're up against the wall. You don't know what to do. Whether this is a friendship, relationship, work situation, or just in general, you're having that lack of faith. You're not really putting in any time and effort because you're getting all emotional and you don't know where to go and how to get there. And this is a week where you're going to have these conflicting energies, and your brain is going to be going a mile a minute thinking about what you should do, what you want to do, what you have to do, what people think about you. These things are all going to be in your mind constantly over and over this week. Try to get out of your head. I know it's hard, but try to get out of your head, okay? If there's somebody being disloyal, if there's somebody making you feel weak or attempting you to do the worst thing that you feel that is not good for you, or doing something that you don't want, then deal with it. Get rid of them. Don't deal with it anymore. If there's some contradictions and trickery, and if you're being cautious because you don't want to make that decision, then that's up to you at the end of the day. You know, you can dispute for your own needs. You can get what you want without this person. You don't have to involve yourself in any situations you don't want to be. Don't feel tempted to go into a situation this week because someone's making you feel guilty, or someone's making you feel like you're not good enough. Because then you become emotional, you become needy, and you become the person who looks like a fool at the end of the day for listening to these people or associating with these people. What are signs that know how you are? You get yourself to a point where you put in a lot of effort and then people shit on your face and then you don't know where to go. So then you start doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. You get tempted to do the wrong things, or you get tempted to get revenge, or you get tempted to feel like you want revenge. Don't be tempted to do the wrong things this week. Let it go. Put more faith into yourself. Make yourself feel more strong. If you feel like you need to call upon your spirit guides or guides and ask them to help you, ask God for help. Let go and let God this week. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, water signs, there's going to be delays. You fear the worst. And if you keep doing that, there's going to be that indifference where you're going to say, you know what? I should have never done this. I should have never done that. Well, you shouldn't have done it in the first place. So if you feel like you're doing something wrong from the start and you get that little red flag, then go with your intuition and go with your first gut and don't do it again. And don't try to put yourself, if someone tempts you this week to get into a situation that you know is not good for you, then don't do it. It's that simple. But you can do as you wish. Like I tell everybody, I'm telling you something to warn you. If you don't want that, this is obviously it's not for everybody. But for those of you that I'm resonating with, this is for you. You're going to have an involvement with someone or something that you're going to have. If you know that you need to take caution in deciding what you have to do, then that's already a red flag. That's already a situation that you shouldn't get involved with. And if there's people that make you feel like you have to fear, then obviously move on. Get rid of it. Okay? And if you think that there's a person out there or a situation out there that is not good for you, then your outcome card is telling you, yes, you're right. See the light. As you see this hand holding a candle with a light, it's saying, yes, you need to see the light and realize that you're going to do the wrong thing. Or yes, you are right. This situation is not good for you. So if someone says, hey, do you want to get involved with me? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And you feel like you don't want to, then don't say yes. Say yes to yourself. Say yes if the situation is beneficial for you. This is a word that you might have to use to say, yes, I understand, but I'm going to go my way. Or if someone's trying to trick you and you're like, you know what? I wonder if they are tricking me. Then yes, they are. Okay? Say yes to what benefits you. Say yes to not doing the wrong thing. If you know it's wrong, then say, yes, I'm not going to do it. Okay? There you go. Water signs. And last but not least, earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for this week. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for this week, July 6th to the 10th, 2020. Like I said, I'm using my tarot cards, and I'm using a new deck that I got is the Piney Rose Love Oracle. And those are the outcome cards you've been seeing. I've done air, fire, and water, and now I'm on earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for this week. Let's see what we got for you. 1, 2, 3, All right, so Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for this week, you show up here. And this is a week where you might feel like you want to be generous to someone, but you don't want to be generous to the wrong person. Okay? Okay? You don't want to be generous to the wrong person. You don't want to feel like you need to make an effort in order to, people look at you this week simple like this. This earth signs, people are looking at you this week like, oh yeah, I know earth sign will do it. If I ask the Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, will they help me? They'll say yes. But they're gonna say yes when Terry, you only say yes if you feel like you want to help somebody that wants to take advantage of you. And usually, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you're the nice ones and say, hey, earth sign, can I get something from you this week? Can you lend me money? Can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? Hey, do you think you can do this for me? And you're like, yeah, sure, okay, I'll do that for you, yes. And then you end up taking stick for it. Then you end up getting fucked over, and then you end up getting deceived. There's going to be some dishonesty. If somebody comes to you and asks you something this week, or a situation at work, or love, or family, or whatever the case may be, if you are being asked to do something, a favor, or do something for someone this week, then it won't be a good outcome. Okay? People are going to try to take advantage of you. Situations are going to be trying to be put you to the test to see if you are going to be gullible, see if you're going to be generous, because they know you have security and comfort in your life. Because your life is good, other people are going to try and take advantage. And during this pandemic bullshit, there's people out there who are suffering, or people out there that just don't want to work and would rather take your money and not give it back, or take your favors and your situations and your things and not give it back because they know you don't need it and you have enough. So for those of you earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns, this week somebody might be doing some double dealing or trying to take advantage of you. All right? These situations and people around you this week, they're not willing to make the necessary effort to come and help you back or to give back what they took from you, even if you've given something to somebody already. And you must be like waiting this week to get it back. You ain't going to get it back, because this person is all about false prophecy. This person's useless. This person's preoccupied. They're like, you know what? I'm not going to give back nothing back to the earth sign, because they don't need it. They got everything. They're balling. They have everything I don't. So this person or this situation or this work situation is leaving you to think that, what am I going to do here? What am I going to do to get rid of this situation that I'm in? Now, there's another situation here I see that this could be totally to do with you personally. If you have been taken advantage of and you used your caution and you're preoccupied with your ego and you don't know whether or not you want to put in the effort, and you say, you know what, I'm not doing nothing for nobody anymore. I'm going to take care of me. I'm going to pamper myself. You know what? They don't want to do this with me. If you're in a relationship and the person's not meeting you and not giving you 100%, then you might say, you know what? It's time for me to give myself 100%. If nobody wants to help you, earth signs this week, and you're going to help yourself. Now, if you're at work and you're the one who does everything, you're going to continue to do everything because you know you're going to get the money at the end of the day and at the end of the week because you did your job. So this is a week where you're going to say, you know what? I have prosperity. I'm a good human being. I have money. I have a good home. I have a car. I have everything set up. I'm extremely comfortable in my life. I'm secure. I feel magnificent. And I'm generous. And for those people who look at me that way, then you're going to say, earth sign, I don't need anything else. So you're going to take it upon yourself to also celebrate. and know that you have accomplished what you need to accomplish this week, and you don't need these people or these situations to burden your life. And you're going to sit down with some wine or some champagne and toast to your damn self, or you might have a friend or two that actually take care of you. Or this could be a situation where you had a hard time at work, and now your significant other or your boyfriend or girlfriend is going to celebrate with you because you overcame difficulties and situations this week that you didn't think you were going to. So this could be a week where you went through a lot of bullshit, and at the end of the week you said, you know what? Now I'm celebrating because I overcame everything that I needed to overcome to get to the place I am now. And now I feel the security that I need. So earth signs, you also have celebration. Celebrate, have fun. You could be celebrating tomorrow for the holiday. That's why the celebration card has come up. So you could be celebrating, your July 4th weekend still, or your July 4th week. So that's why I got the celebration card twice, because it looks like there's going to be a lot of celebrating for you too, earth signs. And you're not going to acknowledge the bad things. You're going to celebrate on the good things. And amen to that. So there you go, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. That's your reading. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a collective for everybody who watches. And I'm going to do it just with my Pining Rose Love Oracle deck. This is a new deck that I got. It's really nice. And I'm going to pull one card from here just for the overall energy for everybody for the collective for this week. All right. Once again, for those of you who are celebrating the July 4th holiday, all my American friends, love you all, and please be safe out there, yeah? All right, collective for this week. 1, 2, 3. All right. Now the answer, the card that I got is no. And this card is for the collective. And this collective says no. So this week, you might have to use this word several times. And this is for some of you. Obviously, it's not going to be for everybody. And collective, your message this week is no. Now, I'm going to elaborate a little bit on this message. This is a word that a lot of people don't know how to use. No means no. It means nada. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to entertain you. I'm not going to answer your calls. No, no, no. And like Marky says, no, 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 no. So collective, if you don't want to entertain somebody, you don't want to do something, then the answer is simply no. If you want, is somebody going to ask you, hey, collective, do you want to do this? No. Why not? I don't know. I'm just not going to, I just don't want to do it. This is a word that people do not know how to use sometimes. Everybody always says, yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, oh, no, that's okay. I'll do it. I'll do it. Yes, okay, yes. Just say no. If you don't want to do something, this is the word that you need to use this week. No. No. Can you do? No. All right. There you go. Love you guys. Be safe. And I will see you on Instagram tonight. For those of you who want to come and get some messages, that's where I hang out every night. I don't really come on YouTube too much. I come on here when I can. I've been very busy with my day-to-day life, with my business. And I don't really have too much time, but today's Sunday, and I'm here to do the weekly reading. I didn't do the weekend reading. Sorry about that for those of you who are looking forward to it. But hopefully this week, when I have some time, I will be doing Will You Get the D reading and singles ladies reading for July, and some other ones, what your spirit guides want you to know. You know, my usual readings for the month. I'll get to those this week. I promise you. And I will see you on YouTube a couple times this week to do those readings. All right. So stay tuned. I'll be around and you'll get the notifications, hopefully. All right. But if for those of you who want messages and if you want to send donations, that's greatly appreciated. And I am on Instagram every night. So come check me out. All right. Be blessed, be safe, and take care of yourself this week. And remember, collective, just say no.